And welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC, Davo. With me today, we have Kells.
Hello there.
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Brainers.
We have Twy.
It's a me.
And we have the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody.
It's the first show of 2025, y'all.
It is.
That's a made-up number. That can't be a real year.
I told one of my work friends that I was excited for 2025 because I really like years that are divisible evenly by 25. And he said, well, only in base 10. And oh, come on. That was funny. That was funny.
Magically deflated.
Oh, man.
You guys aren't nerdy enough.
Thank you for sucking all the fun out of the very first episode with me.
Wow. Math jokes, am I right?
Well, you ready for some trivia?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to wait because this is our...
Nicely done.
This is our 2024 year in review, which means we're going to look at what happened last year.
Oh.
So I've gathered together all of our scores and some scoring highlights and that sort of thing for the show. And I thought I would start with our individual records. I have to say, I only played 2 games last year. I came in second and third in those. And I have the lowest average score of all of us at 157.5 points.
Oh, wow.
The rest of you all play. I think Twy was the fewest with 46 games played. Kells had 50 games played. Andy 47. Davo had 49. Should I start at the highest number of wins or the lowest number of wins? What do you think?
High to low.
High to low. Okay. High is Kells won 27 of his 50 games.
Wow.
In like first place. He was second place in 11, third place in 10, and he came in fourth place in only 2 games.
Wow.
2 times.
Wow.
2 times.
That is remarkable, Kells.
You're so smart.
His average,
Freakishly smart. You are genuinely freakishly smart.
Oh, stop.
so with not counting bonuses, our highest possible score in our game would be what 340.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? I don't think anybody's ever gotten 300.
I never thought about that. The perfect game.
Yeah. Kel's average score over those 50 games was 227.
Jeez.
Wow.
It was 227?
227.
It was 227.
There's no place like home.
Let's see. So again, Kel's won 54% of the games he played. Second place was Twy, who won 26% of the games she played. Which was 12. She won 12 outright, was second 15, third place 10, and lost 9. Her average score was 212, which is not bad at all.
No.
Third overall would be Davo.
Yes.
Davo.
I was thinking I would be the yes. Okay. Whew. All right.
Oh, wow. I like the sigh of relief as well. That makes me feel better.
Davo won 8, came in second place 17 times, third 13 times, and fourth 11 times out of his 49 games. And his average score was 199 points.
Oh.
All right.
Just couldn't quite break the 200 line. And then last but definitely not least, we've got Andy.
Attention. This is a test of the National Broadcasting System. This is only a test.
If you do sound.
Andy won 5 of his games. He came in 4th place in 24 of his 47 games.
Uh-huh.
So I want to highlight, I mean, I am going to highlight the differences, but I just want to point out Kels came in 1st place 54% of the time. Andy came in last place 51% of the time.
God. This is so mean. You took time to do this, man.
Oh, this is a lot of fun for me.
It's not.
Andy's average score was 183, which is not, I mean, that's not a bad score. That's not a bad average score. So I looked at some of the individual games. Let's see. The highest average score.
Do you have a job during the day, or is this all you can do anymore?
I don't need a job. I have a spreadsheet.
I'm gonna say it's a spreadsheet.
All right.
He tells it what he's looking for, and it goes bing.
Bing. Does it say bing?
My eyes are watering.
Okay, so the highest average score for game was episode 310, which was part of our musicality tournament, and the police episode, which was at least half written by Bettina. I put half written by Bettina. She might have done the whole thing. But the average score for all players in that game was 266 points.
Whoa.
Wow.
Strangely, the lowest average score for a game, anybody want to guess?
Black History Month.
Yes.
I wasn't going to.
Bringing the class average down.
Really am.
I mean, so that's one of the ones that I played, and the average score for that game was 141.
Yeah,
So-
I cratered the whole. I ruined the curve for everybody.
It wasn't.
I'm
It
so
wasn't
sorry,
good.
guys.
Nobody did great. The one with the biggest difference between first and last place was a mystery theme, episode 305. It was the Warriors mystery theme. Spoiler alert, sorry.
Oh yeah, I tanked that one.
Well, you may have, but you didn't get the lowest score.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I won't say who the lowest score was,
Uh-huh.
but it was 115 points. And the highest score was Kells with 273 points,
Goodness gracious.
which was, 158 point difference or something like that. The closest game, the lowest point, the lowest difference between first and last place was the Tennessee game written by Eric, where Kells had 189, Andy had 176. So there's only 13-point difference between the winner and the loser.
Man.
The highest individual score was 295 in Lee's snake episode. Was Kells 295 points.
Oh, I thought I got it. I thought I did a high score like that at one point.
You-
Wasn't in
you-
February though.
You did have a fairly high score, but his beat you up, beat you out a little bit. And then, so the lowest individual score was a tie. We had two people.
I tied myself for the lowest score.
No,
It should have been
you're,
physically impossible, but there I did.
you're exempt from this one. So in the Black History Month episode, Devo got 90 points.
Yay. That's horrible.
And in a fairly recent episode, 338, the espionage episode, Twy also got 90 points.
Mm-hmm.
Which tells me, Andy, I believe that you broke the Allison line in every game last year. So
I believe I did as well. Yeah.
Hey.
That's something.
Those are all the stats.
Kelsey, you can just shut up. Genuinely. You win half the time.
We've been dunking on Andy for like 10 minutes.
I
This
don't,
is how it feels like to be an Oakland Raider or a Dallas Cowboy right here. This is what it feels
There you go.
I get it.
You're not wrong. My team is garbage.
Or Las Vegas Raiders. I forgot.
Doesn't matter. The Saskatoon Raiders is all garbage.
The Tuscan Raiders.
But we're the Tuscan Raiders. I have that T-shirt actually. I'm a nerd.
Little Rock Raiders. It has a ring to it.
It does.
It could work. And there's a high crime rate there too.
Hey, all the things we need.
Wow.
All right. So now we are done with all that stuff. So we can actually start playing the game. And if you haven't heard the show before, you've probably turned off by now because you don't care about all those stats that we just did. But just in case you're still here, each week we have a theme. And within that theme, we have 6 categories, 4 questions each. Each question's worth 10 points with maybe a few bonus points thrown in here and there. And then a final, which is worth up to 100 points. And today's theme is, of course, the 2024 year in review.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with some science news from 2024.
Yay, science-y.
Question 1. DNA evidence proved that the Tsavo man-eaters of Kenya actually did eat humans before they were killed in 1898. Which species were the Tsavo man-eaters?
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in. Sounds familiar.
Locked in.
All right, Kels,
Lions?
Devo.
I thought of Ghost in the Darkness with Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas as well. Lions.
Andy.
If there's not a Hall and Oates species, I guess lion as well.
All right, Twy, what's your answer?
Lions.
Correct answer is lions. Question 2. Geophysicists determined that the Cascadia megathrust consists of 4 sections, the most dangerous of which I knew somebody was going to laugh. I knew somebody was going to laugh.
Because I heard somebody else snickering.
I just thought of like a rave for just a second. Mega thrust. Mega thrust. Okay.
Wow.
Geophysicists determined that the Cascadia megathrust consists of 4 sections, the most dangerous of which is off the coast of Washington State and includes part of which large Canadian island?
Canadian island.
Ooh.
Locked in.
If you can
And-
picture the Pacific Northwest, you can picture this island.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
As soon as I saw an article that said Cascadia megathrust, I knew I had to figure out how to write a question about it.
Heck yeah, you did. That
I'm
thing's
locked
awesome.
in.
I was kind of locked in at that point. Let's start with Devo.
That's Vancouver Island.
Andy,
Vancouver Island.
Twy,
Vancouver Island.
and Kels.
It says Stewart Island.
Stuart, that's Calgary. Come on.
It is Vancouver Island. Question 3. SpaceX's Starship rocket made history as the vehicle's lower booster rocket successfully returned to its launch pad and was caught by a giant pair of mechanical arms. What were the mechanical arms referred to as in the press? And I have an easy mode for you if you need it. I should say
I'll
by
need an easy
the
mode.
press. Like in the reporting, it was referred to as this.
I will
I know what I would
easy
refer to
mode.
them as.
Easy.
Easy mode, please.
Easy mode.
Okay.
Please.
Everybody wants the easy mode. Easy mode is they resemble a certain eating utensil.
Oh,
Yeah. Locked in.
Locked in?
locked in? Don't feel good about that.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay, Andy,
Spork.
Twy,
Chopsticks?
Kels,
I also said spork just because I wanted to say spork.
I know.
Deva.
I said chopsticks, but in my parenthetical was grabby things.
Well, the correct answer is actually chopsticks.
See, but the spork does the same thing as chopsticks do and spoons and forks. So technically, spork is also the right answer.
I usually don't agree with Andy, but I'm rolling with him this time.
A spork is the Swiss Army knife of eating utensils. It does everything.
Mhm.
You can kill a man with a lion. with a spork if need be.
However, I'll point out that the question was
the spork disappear.
The question was, what were the mechanical arms referred to as in the
Okay.
press? And
All
they
right.
did not refer to it as a spork.
Okay.
Question 4. In October, scientists completely mapped all 130,000 brain cells and 50 million connections of what animal's brain?
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna lock in.
Andrew, are you caught up on your Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe? I mean, the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe?
I am not, honestly. I have.
Oh, that's too bad for you.
I really
Because they talked about this on the recent
kind
episode.
of figured.
That doesn't seem like a lot of brain cells.
It doesn't.
Locked in.
It just doesn't. How does it? I'm just going to throw out a tiny animal. All right, locked in.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm concerned it's a specific animal.
It's not a specific, it's a species.
Okay.
I'm locking in with something that they do a lot of experiments on.
All right, Twy,
A bee.
Kels,
Dang, like that immediately more than mine. I said a fruit fly.
Deva,
Is it an ant?
Andy.
I said a bee.
The correct answer is a fruit fly.
Whoa.
For comparison, a human brain, or at least a typical human brain, has 86 billion cells.
My stats will be better this year. I hear you when you say, well,
What's
typical
Wow.
human brain. I heard
Well,
that.
no,
I heard that. Yeah,
You're
I hear
reading
that.
things into my comment.
Uh-huh.
All right, at the end of category 1, we've got Andy and Kels with 20 points, Devo and Twy with 25 points. Category 2 is world leaders.
World leaders.
Question 1. The world leader with the highest approval rating at the time that I wrote this question is Narendra Modi, who is the prime minister of what country?
Oh,
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
locked in.
Deva,
India.
Andy,
India.
Twy,
India.
and Kels.
India.
It is India. He has an approval rating of 70+%.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
Question 2. The world leader with one of the lowest approval ratings was recently impeached after having declared martial law for about
Oh,
2.5
son of a
hours. Can I finish the question?
Wow.
The world leader with one of the lowest approval ratings was recently impeached after having declared martial law for about 2.5 hours in what country?
Oh, cool.
Locked in.
I'm not
Locked
going to ask
in.
you his name.
I was about to say, if you ask his name, you dirty dog. I'm locked in.
Wait. Oh.
locked in.
I'm punting.
All right.
Why?
Let's start with Andy.
South Korea.
Twy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Yeah.
Kels.
South Korea.
And Deva.
South Korea.
It is South Korea. All right. Question 3. 4 countries selected their first female heads of state in 2024. Name any one of them for full points, but I'll give you 5-point bonuses if you can name any of the others.
Locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in with a guess.
Locked in.
We need the country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm locked in.
Thanks, Deva, for the affirmation. Twy, what's your answer?
Iceland?
Kels?
Said Mexico.
Deva?
I also said Iceland.
Andy?
Crap. I think I got this mixed up. I said Denmark.
Correct answer is, the only correct answer given was Mexico.
Jeez.
Ah.
The others were the Democratic Republic of the Congo,
Oh.
North Macedonia,
Mm.
and Namibia.
Mm.
Question 4. The Quad is a group of 4 countries that have united to establish a, quote, Asian Arc of Democracy. The 6th annual Leader Summit was held in 2024 with the leaders of all 4 countries. What are the 4 countries for 3 points each?
Oh,
The
crap.
quad?
Yeah.
Oh.
They call themselves that because there's 4 of them.
I get that.
Hey.
I'll give you a hint. That doesn't necessarily mean they're all Asian countries.
Oh, well, crap.
Mm.
It means that they want more democracy in Asia, apparently.
It could be anywhere, Neil.
Right.
I don't know why you're angry with me. I'm just reading the question that I wrote.
I wrote.
I am locked in.
I'm locked in.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, I said it.
Oh,
All right. I've named 4 countries.
uh,
Quad is where you play hacky sack.
I'm locked in.
All right. We are going to start with, let's see whose turn it is. It's Kel's turn.
Okay. Mexico, North Macedonia, Namibia, and I couldn't remember the 4th one, so I said Malta.
It was Congo, but it's not.
You stinker.
Wow.
We got DRC.
Yeah, you know me.
I have repeated questions, repeated answers before. However, I didn't do that this
That
time.
wasn't one of the times.
Deva.
Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and Malaysia.
Andy.
Japan, South Korea, India, Vietnam.
Twy.
Japan, China, India, and Taiwan.
Okay. Well,
Voted democracy, China.
I was gonna say- I almost put China down too. Like, wait a
Asian
minute.
countries,
No.
okay?
well, I'll tell you, somebody got half of them.
Ooh.
But let me read you this article, this kind of a blog post from the whitehouse.gov. On September 21st, 2024, President Joseph R. Biden Jr. hosted Prime Minister Anthony Albanese of Australia,
Wow.
Oh.
Prime Minister Kishida Fumio of Japan, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India for the 4th Quad Leader Summit.
Oh,
Wait,
Well, the
the
answers
United
are-
so we're
States
one of
is
the
part of
countries.
the Asian Summit.
well,
They're
we
part
have
of a
strong-
group of countries that want to
Oh.
establish an Asian
Okay.
arc of democracy. I mean, what other country in the world goes out of their way to try to establish democracies in other places, Andy?
You
You're
frame
right.
it that way.
You're a
the answer
history
was
teacher.
almost obvious.
True.
You're right.
So anyway, Andy got 6 points. Davo and Twy got 3. Kels got a goose egg. So at the end of category 2, our scores are Twy with 38 points, Andy 46, Davo 48, and Kels 50.
Fitty. About tree fitty.
That brings us to category 3, which is sports.
Yeah, spurts.
Paris hosted their 3rd Summer Olympics in 2024. How many Winter Olympics have they hosted?
Oh, no.
Crap.
Not good with the winner.
I'll give you a range of 0.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
All right. I'm locked in.
All right.
I'm locked
Andy.
in.
Go ahead, Andy.
2.
Twy.
3.
Kels.
I said 3.
Devo.
I said none.
Oh, good
There you
job,
go.
Devo. That was a good answer. Not even close to right, but
Wow.
The only one I
I-
could think
I-
of was not Paris. It was Albertville.
I didn't say Paris.
You did.
It's a friend.
He said
Oh,
free.
You
you
said
know what?
Paris.
You know
He
what?
said
You're right.
Paris.
You are
He said Paris.
absolutely correct.
Did you say Paris?
I did say Paris hosted their 3rd Summer Olympics in 2024. How many Winter Olympics have they hosted?
Yes.
Oh.
I definitely
Oh.
meant to say how many Winter Olympics have they been in France.
Oh.
I did not say that. So, Devo, you are probably 100% correct.
Wow, you went from shame nugget to class genius in like
I mean-
32 seconds.
My head's
Reading the
spinning.
instructions.
I know, it's weird. Why don't you get up and teach the class now? I mean, it's one of those moments.
But I got to double check. So there's Devo. Good job.
Thanks.
Not what I meant to say, but you are technically correct, which is
Best
of
kind of
course,
correct.
the best kind of correct. Question 2. 2 men each won 2 of the 4 tennis Grand Slam tournaments in 2024. Name them for 5 points each.
I paid very little attention to tennis.
Yeah,
this year.
me too.
I honestly have never heard of either of these people.
Oh, so I don't feel comfortable on any of these things.
Hmm.
I have 2 tennis players listed like that.
I am locked in.
I'm locked in.
I don't know any tennis players.
Oh, that's why I use the force. One of them had a mullet and a headband.
That was my guy. That was my guy.
Locked in. I know one. I got one dude's name. Okay. I don't even know if he's still playing, but locked in.
Ash.
If it's Arthur Ashe, it's probably not right.
No.
All right. Twy, what's your answer?
Is the dude Nadal or Nader or something like that?
Ralph Nader.
Ralph Nader.
Unsafe at any speed. Is that your answer?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Nadal.
No.
Yeah, is it Nadal?
Yeah.
There is a Nadal, yes.
Which is funny enough, that's one of my answers. And Djokovic.
Deva,
Djokovic and Sinner.
Andy?
I believe that was the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. You may be anticipating
winning
a question
everything.
there. So the correct answers, Wimbledon and the French Open were won by Carlos Alcaraz. Alcaraz.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And the US Open and the Australian Open were won by Yannick Sinner.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Devo saved you from a sweep.
Appreciate it, Davo.
You're welcome.
These gentlemen.
Question 3. In Super Bowl LVIII, the Kansas City Chiefs won their second championship in a row. Who was the previous team to win back-to-back championships?
Oh, I know who it should have been, but somebody wants to throw a pass on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, these sons of bitches.
Oh, that pisses me off still. I'm not even a fan of that team. Last
Marshawn
team
Lynch.
to win
I don't want to
back-to-back.
run. He can't pick up a yard.
I'm locked in.
Locked in?
Back to back. Last team to win back to back. Yeah, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I almost went back too far.
Me too.
Kels, how far back did you go?
I went to the Patriots of the early 2000s.
Deva?
Patriots.
Andy?
I almost said the Pack, but it's the Pats.
Wow.
You almost went way back.
And Twy?
Patriots.
Correct answer is the New England Patriots. And question 4. The Boston Celtics won the NBA championship again in 2024. The NBA championship trophy is named after what former league commissioner? And for a bonus, how many NBA championships has Boston won in total?
I know that in this most recent championship, Boston was down to their last strike.
Hey, you watched that Netflix series, didn't you? Watch it? It was
Let's
amazing.
see. It was all right. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Locked in?
I'm going to punt.
All right. Deva?
It's the Larry O'Brien Trophy, and I believe they won their 18th championship.
Andy?
By using Ray Guy's techniques, every punter can consistently create a spiral. This aerodynamic rotation promotes greater distance and increases hang time.
Twy.
O'Brien and 15.
Kels.
Larry O'Brien, 18.
Correct answer is the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy. And Boston recently won their 18th championship.
Oof.
Mm.
Wow.
All right. At the end of category 3, Andy has 56, Twy 68, Kells 85, Davo 88.
88.
So let's talk about music
No.
because that's category 4.
Yes.
You're really up on music in 2024, right?
No.
There you go.
I was hoping this was going to be like some sort of weird time machine category where music of the 60s for today.
I mean, it's in a sense it is.
Huh.
We'll see how well you do. Question 1. What 80-year-old singer-songwriter who has won 10 competitive Grammys between 1969 and 2024 performed at the Grammys for the first time last year? And I have an easy mode if you need it.
Please.
Yeah.
It's like, how old?
80.
Hmm.
They're 80 now. They won their first competitive Grammy in 1969 and another one last year.
Easy mode, please.
Easy mode for me as well.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Andy's
Yeah, I'll
to
take the easy mode.
Okay, everybody wants the easy mode. Easy mode is her 1971 album Blue is widely considered one of the best albums ever.
Oh, shoot. Yes. Locked in.
Oh,
You did see that, didn't you, Andy?
Yes, I did. Now I know who we're talking about. You know what had me confused is last night was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And Dionne Warwick, who's in her 80s, performed.
Hmm.
And that's all I could think of.
Blue.
I'm locked in.
Blue.
I'm punting.
Locked in.
Okay, Twy,
Share.
Andy.
She also performed last night. Joni Mitchell.
Davo.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Woo! It's
And
not
Kel.
a real kick, you know. It's just a sound clip.
Joni Mitchell.
Correct answer is Joni Mitchell. Question 2. What 2 rap superstars were involved in a diss track feud in April and May of this year? Between them, they released 9 songs over a period of about 2 weeks.
Locked in.
Locked
What the-
in.
I think it's safe to call them both rap superstars, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I'm locked in.
Only one of them is
Taken
a real
aside.
rapper. Only one of
Someone
them is a
has
rapper.
taken-
okay.
I want to give you that, but I say only one of them is a real MC.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, one of them
Whoa.
is a real. Okay,
That
I'll
is a
give you
fine
that.
distinction to me.
It is. It is a distinction.
Yeah, not every MC is a rapper. Right, Dave?
Heck yeah.
The MC5 didn't rap. That's the only MC I know. Oh,
What
come
the hell is
on.
an MC?
Wayne Kramer died this year. Come on. Andy, you got anything for me?
I am
MC5?
steering out of, I'm steering into the skid. At this
Kick
point.
out the jams. Just leave me
Trying to
hanging.
regain control.
I'm so disappointed in all of you. Andy, what's
So
your
we're
answer?
pretty much back to where we were before.
You,
Yeah, it only
you
took-
corrected out of the skid.
It only
Thanks.
took half a show in 2025, and I'm already disappointed in everybody.
Is it Kendrick Lamar and Drake?
We'll find out. Devo,
I said Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Kels,
Kendrick Lamar, V. Drake.
and Twy.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Okay, that is correct. So which one is the MC and which one's not the MC?
Kendrick Lamar
Kendrick
is
is
an
the
MC.
MC.
All right. Question 3. What rocker who was recruited into his first band by an acquaintance, Geezer Butler, in 1967, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist in 2024.
Andy watched this what yesterday? When did you watch this, Andy?
He didn't watch this one.
Oh, no.
He watched the 2025 one. This was last year.
That's right.
So it helps if you know who Geezer Butler is.
It sure does.
That name really does sound familiar.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I am so confused right now. 2024.
Yes. So this would have been a year ago, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions.
I figured out who Geezer Butler is, and I figured out why I know him. And now nothing makes sense.
Yes.
I have no idea.
All right, I'm locked in with a
answer. If you want an easy mode, I'll give you.
I'm locked in.
Would an easy mode help me, Neil?
It probably would, yeah.
At the rest of the
But
class,
I think Andy's the only one that doesn't want an easy mode, so I'll leave it up to him whether or not you want me to give an easy mode.
You can give
I'm
the
fine
easy
with
mode.
an easy mode.
Okay.
I'll unlock for easy modes.
Okay.
Same.
Okay, so Andy, are you going to keep your answer?
I'm going to stay locked in.
Okay, easy mode is Geezer Butler is best known as the bassist and primary lyricist of the band Black Sabbath.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I don't know if this helps me or not.
Locked in.
Sense at all.
It helps Devo. I know that.
Okay. I'm locked in.
Devo,
Said Ozzy Osbourne.
Kels,
Ozzy Osbourne.
Twy,
Ozzy Osbourne?
and Andy.
What?
Here's why I'm confused. I have Ozzy on my paper as well, and I remembered Geezer's name from last night's induction ceremony when Ozzy was inaugurated into the Hall of Fame last night. That's why I'm.
Oh, was he inaugurated? Okay.
Or
Well,
he
my bad.
was led into the Hall of Fame last night.
My bad then. So he was nominated, or he was, I guess it was
Okay.
announced that he was inducted.
Okay. That's why it was throwing me
2024.
off for the years. Like, well, no, this just happened.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm glad that didn't throw you off too much. And question 4: after appearing on Beyonce's country album, what musician released his own country album in 2024 titled F1 Trillion? I guess that's like a play on like F-150.
Locked
Yes.
in.
Oh man, is it that dude or that other dude? I'm gonna go with this dude.
I know. I got it between two dudes. I'm locked in.
I'll punt. No,
Whoa.
no punt.
Mm-mm.
What?
Still don't know, but I'm locked in.
All right. Kels?
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Twy?
Post Malone.
Andy?
I dig the Muppets kick he's on, but it's Post Malone.
Devo?
I said Jelly Roll.
Correct answer is Post Malone. All right. At the end of category 4, Andy has 91, Twy 93, Devo 103, Kels 105.
Whoa.
Wow.
Pretty close game.
This is a close match.
Category 5 is movies.
Saw some of those.
Did you guys know? I was really shocked by this. I was looking at the list of top grossing movies of 2024. If I remember right, all of the top 13 movies or so were sequels of some kind or another.
Oh my God.
Is it the top 13?
Yeah. One thing I thought was interesting is 4 of the top 10 grossing movies of 2024 were sequels of cartoons or animated movies.
That's not surprising.
So I went to ChatGPT
Oh no.
and said,
no.
give me a 1-sentence amusing description of each of these movies.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen any of these movies because I don't watch cartoons. So I have no idea if these are accurate or not.
Okay.
But you got to put together these descriptions with what you know of the animated movies that were released last year and tell me what movie we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Question 1. Riley's emotions go through puberty, leading to a chaotic internal roller coaster of hormones, existential dread, and questionable fashion choices.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Damn it. All the little emotions in the head.
Wow. Don't do that again.
I know I bumped my microphone. Nothing's where it's supposed to be on my desk right now. Genuinely, this is the first time I've used my desk. I built it last night.
Andy, you want a hint?
Yes.
All right, you know the movie where Sissy Spacek plays
Stop
like
it.
this girl.
You know what? Why do I talk to you?
I was going to tell you that it wasn't that. And if you get this wrong, they're all going to laugh at you.
Damn it. That's all I can think of now.
No, mama.
Wow.
Andy, I don't know what's going on, but something's going on over there.
What?
There's noises going on. I don't know. It's like a rumbling or I don't know what you did.
I haven't done anything.
If this was a horror movie, that would have taken me out of it, and I would have been laughing. I don't know what's going on over there, but something's going on.
All right, I'm locked.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Oh boy.
I'm locked in, I guess. I'm so frustrated right now.
Some bubbly went down the wrong tube.
Andy, what's your answer?
I know the movie's called Inside Out, but I don't know what the sequel was called, so I just went with Inside Out, the sequel.
Wow.
David?
Inside Out 2.
Is that all it is?
Girls.
Inside Out 2.
God damn it. I thought it had its own name.
Oh my God. I might have to leave.
I can't believe we waited that long for that. That's why.
Inside Out 2. Oh my God.
The correct answer is Inside Out 2. I will give you credit for Inside Out, the sequel.
Inside Out 2, the Inside Out name.
Inside Outer.
I don't know why. I thought the sequel had a different name than the original, and I couldn't come up with it.
Live
Because obviously it didn't have
out.
it. Inside Out with a vengeance.
Okay, so question 2. Still no pants, still saving the ocean, now with slightly more existential dread.
Still no
What?
pants.
That's what the AI wrote.
Still saving the ocean.
What?
Like, but Aquaman has pants.
Aquaman very much has pants.
Well, more like
I
drawers.
know. I think I got it.
I think I got it.
Locked in?
I'm locked in.
It's like
Is it Moana 2?
Kels,
Moana 2.
Twy,
Moana 2.
Andy.
Moana 2.
Yeah, it is Moana 2.
There's not a pair of pants to be seen.
What pants?
That's not.
There are
Yeah,
no
that's right.
pants.
They
That's
don't-
the
they don't wear
point.
That's right. There are no pants. There are
They wear no
I
pants.
never noticed
you're
that.
right. Okay. I get. Okay, my brain was like, "What?" Okay, I get it now.
Question 3. Now a seasoned noodle shop owner, the main character discovers his true enemy isn't the evilest villain, but the existential dread of running out of his secret panda sauce recipe.
Locked in.
Oh, I got nothing.
Is it panda sauce?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Why did you lock in?
I'm locked in.
Devo.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Kels.
Said Despicable Me 4.
Twy.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Shit.
Andy.
Kung Fu Panda 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't know how many Kung Fu Pandas there have been. I just knew it was a
I didn't know there
sequel.
was another Kung Fu Panda out.
I'll give everybody who said Kung Fu Panda correct or full
Thank
points.
you.
It is Kung Fu Panda 4.
Wow.
Andy said 2. There is a Kung Fu Panda 2.
Not a well, yeah. The sequel part is what I'm getting at. It's fine. You're just mad because you said completely wrong answer.
Look at that.
I didn't know there was another Kung Fu Panda in play.
Question 4. The main characters face their most formidable foe yet, a rogue hair salon owner with a poodle army and a serious case of the Mondays.
What the absolute?
I have
hell
no
is
idea.
that?
Locked in.
I didn't even double check to see if that was even close to what happened in the movie. I just was like, I'm going with it.
I'm locked in.
I don't friggin' know.
Locked in.
All right. We'll start with Kels.
Despicable Me 4.
Twy.
Despicable Me 4.
Andy.
The only I could think of was a cartoon that doesn't like Mondays is Garfield the Cat. So I'm with Garfield, the movie sequel.
The movie sequel thing.
Whatever. The next Garfield.
Not a tale of two kitties.
Devo.
Despicable Me 4 2 as well.
It is also Despicable Me 4.
Rats.
So I don't know why, but if you'd noticed, did you notice a similarity between the first 3 questions?
Loads of existential dread.
They all mentioned existential dread. And so I was kind of expecting the 4th one too as well, but I guess that one's less existentialist or something.
They're not pondering the great questions in Despicable Me.
But Kung Fu Panda.
It's
At the end of category 5, Andy has 121, Twy 133, Kels 135, Devo 143.
oh yeah.
And our final category is just kind of some general news stories that I thought were interesting. Kind of funny news stories. Question 1. What southern city claimed, despite the available evidence, that gluing googly eyes to their statue of General Nathaniel Greene was not funny? Greene fought in the Southern Theater of the Revolutionary War and is buried in the city.
I don't know, so I'm going to say a southern city.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Devo.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay. Kels.
Savannah.
Twy.
Atlanta.
Andy.
I said Hotlanta because I've always wanted to say that. Dave always gets to say it.
Hotland.
Well, I think you did a great job saying Hotlanta, Andy. The correct answer, however, is Savannah.
Ah,
Mm.
I knew that wasn't right. I just couldn't come up with the right one.
Question 2. Rachel Gunn, an Australian Olympic athlete, made headlines for what notable reason after her competition?
Locked in.
Locked in.
All right, I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Kels.
Locked in.
Her breakdancing performance at the Olympics.
More specifically?
How bad it was.
Okay. Why?
I thought it was because she cheated to get into the breakdancing spot for Australia for the Olympics.
Did she cheat?
Oh, she did that too, but she was terrible. While she
Yeah,
was
she was horrible. She was horrendous, but I thought she was.
I like how it got worse.
It did. Abysmal.
Andy?
Breakdancing, she was terrible at it and quit breakdancing after the Olympics. To all of our great joy.
Like she quit before the Olympics too.
Yeah.
And she kind of quit during.
Oh, she ever really started.
David, what did you say?
I said Ray Gunn couldn't breakdance. She broke danced.
She broke it. It was broke.
She broke dance. and she lied about her credentials to get into on the team.
Yeah.
Or was she like a judge for the competition, and then she was like, "Well, nobody was good enough, so I'll just go." It was
some
wild.
shadiness.
It was
some
her and her
weirdness like
husband.
that.
I think her and her husband had run the competition or something, and it's like, okay, it's the entry is closed, and she was the only one that entered, but nobody else knew about it. Like it was such a short window.
15 minutes. She's popping and locking for 15 minutes.
No, she was
That's
trying
the audition
to.
tape I want to see. With a rerun hat on.
Yeah.
And the suspenders. I want to see it all. Show me that Netflix documentary.
I want to see that. I'll watch that.
It can just be the 15 minutes. I'll watch it 7 times in a row.
So I'll tell you, the answer I was looking for was that she scored a total of 0 points during her breakdancing routine, where she competed against 3 different
She didn't
people.
get a point?
No.
I didn't know she.
Wow.
She was that
It's
bad.
not surprising, but
No, it's
wow. I figure you get a pity point or something. Just for spelling your name.
You get points for putting your name on your paper.
She
for
didn't
the
complete
SATs.
one move. She didn't know a single move.
No.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give everybody who said that she was a really bad breakdancer credit. Twy, your answer though was that she got on the team inappropriately, and I see that there were rumors of that, but I don't see anything backing that up.
I also said that as well.
But you also said she was a really bad breakdancer too.
Yes, she broke dancing. Yes.
She broke dancing.
So I'm afraid, Twy, I really, really feel bad about this, but I'm not going to be able to give you points for that one.
It's okay. I understand.
All right. So moving on. Question 3. In November, a 63-year-old man was arrested near London in connection with a theft of 22 metric tons of what food?
22 metric tons?
Metric tons?
Mm-hmm.
Over food.
I have no idea.
Oh, locked in. I remember this.
How specific do we have to be?
I mean,
I'm locked in.
I guess you don't have to be that specific. Just tell me what kind of food it was.
Okay.
All right, I'm going with something British and gross.
I'm locked in.
All right. Why?
Cheese.
Andy?
Cheese.
Cheese? Cheese.
Wow.
Grummet? Now, my answer was baked beans because you love them beans on toast.
Oh, beans on toast.
Ooh.
It's a favorite here, too.
Kels?
Boy.
Spotted dick.
Yeah. The correct answer is cheese, specifically the cheese that the British people are most fond of, the cheddar cheese. All right. And our final question. Very recently, chess grandmaster Magnus Carlsen dropped out of a tournament due to a dispute over what?
Locked in.
Locked in. This guy's a prick.
I think he's got a point.
He does.
Locked in.
Andy?
Jeans. He feels like he should be able to wear jeans to the tournament.
Devo?
Jeans. He wanted to wear blue jeans to the tournament.
Kels?
He wanted to be able to wear jeans during competition.
And Twy?
Bathroom breaks.
Nothing gets between me and my Calvins.
Yeah, the dispute was over his dress code. At the end of our regular rounds, our scores are Twy with 143, Andy 151, Devo 163, Kels 165.
So
It's time
close.
for
Oh no.
Sudden death.
Old Lang Syne.
So sudden death consists of what I wrote down here was unalived people tribons.
Ooh.
So these are all people who were unalived in 2024. I'm going to give you tribons. It could be a combination of TV shows and movies, or even songs in one or two cases.
You know, the problem with playing the 2024 game or the New Year's game every year is it's always too soon.
Yeah.
We can't tease any one of these people.
Well, a couple of them you can.
Okay.
All right. Question 1. Little House on the Prairie, Heather's, Charmed.
Locked in.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie.
I am.
Locked in.
Heather's.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
All right. Let's start with Kels.
Shannon Doherty.
Deva,
Shannon Doherty.
Andy,
Shannon Doherty.
and Twy.
Shannon Doherty.
Is Shannon Doherty. All right. Question 2. I picked some of the more obscure ones for this person.
Good.
I hope you guys get it. The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, Sister Act, and Sherlock Gnomes.
Locked in.
Kel's got it. Probably because
Sherlock
he's seen Sister Act a
Gnomes?
million times.
I have.
Oh,
I will follow him.
I know
I
from
got
Sister
nothing.
Act. I got it from Sister Act.
I got nothing. Locked in.
Twy, did you lock in?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think I actually meant to move this one down a little bit, but I didn't.
Oh, well.
Locked in.
Oh, well.
So, Devo, you're locked in, right?
Oh, sure.
Would it have made a difference if I'd said Harry Potter?
No.
Oh, okay. What's your answer,
wow.
Devo?
The Jimmy.
I'm sorry?
Who?
Kathy and
Oh.
Jimmy.
Kathy and the Jimmy.
Okay. I'm like, what did you call me?
That's right. I said it.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Twy
Maggie Smith.
and Kels.
Dame Maggie Smith. Academy Award winner.
Yes. 4.
I think the prime of Miss.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Miss Jean Brodie. She won Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress for that.
I think Best Actress.
Question 3, without Devo.
So, fun fact about me: I've never seen Sister Act. Another fun fact: never seen Sherlock Gnome.
Hadn't seen that one either.
I haven't seen that one
I only
either.
got it from Sister Act. She was
I
Mother
only seen
Superior in Sister Act.
But it took me a minute to realize who died.
Question 3, 9 to 5, Tootsie, and War Games.
Oh, you sorry sack of. Come on.
I know. I told you I meant to move that other
That's so
one down.
mean. I'm writing an answer down.
You can.
Doesn't matter, but I'm doing it.
I like how writing the answer down somehow is going to hurt him.
Protest.
That's validating for me.
You really got me with that one, Davo.
I'm locked in.
That's a strongly worded answer.
You're going to say
Getting
that
it.
so many times over the next several questions.
Great. That's great.
I can think of one that'll probably show up. You're going to be pissed.
I'm going to be last place because I haven't seen Sister Act. This is bull crap.
Let that be a lesson to you.
I'm locked in. I don't think this is right.
Andy,
Dabney Coleman.
Twy,
Linda Lavin.
Kels.
Dabney Coleman.
Hey, Davo, what did you write down pointlessly?
Dabney Coleman.
Who is that person?
If you saw his face, you'd know him twice.
Yeah, he was in a ton of things.
Did you see 9 to 5, Twy?
Was he the dude that played the boss?
He was the
Yes.
boss.
Mr.
Yes.
Hart.
Okay.
He was kind of everywhere in the 80s and
Yeah.
maybe 90s.
Hmm.
All right, so Twy's out. We're down to Kels and Andy. Predator, Arrested Development, and The Mandalorian.
Predator. Oh, locked in.
Yeah. Locked in.
He played himself. on
Yes,
Arrested
right.
Development. Andy.
Duh. I cannot believe I'm definitely locked in.
Not that it matters. I'm locked in.
Me too. Hey, let's lock in together. 1, 2, 3. Locked in.
Locked in.
Son of a.
Andy
Carl Weathers.
and Kels.
Apollo Creed versus the Italians. Carl Weathers.
It is Carl Weathers.
Yeah, he's got you pushing too many pencils.
Question 5. The Dirty Dozen, Ordinary People, and The Hunger Games.
Locked in. I'm so glad I watched what I watched yesterday.
Which one? The Dirty Dozen?
I'm
No,
locked in.
The in memoriam.
Oh,
So a lot of these are fresh for me.
I see.
All right, I'm not mad at you anymore, Neil.
You don't know
Oh,
this
you
one?
know this one.
You know this one.
You
You
will
know
know
this
it.
one,
So-
Dave. Well, give
know
yourself
I
another
know
minute
this
before we
one,
give
Davo.
You know this
Right.
one.
What if I gave you Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
The movie.
Oh, wait. No?
Animal House?
Oh, Animal House.
Yeah. You played the
I
professor.
always forget that.
You played the professor in the Animal
The
House. It
creepy
had-
professor that comes to the party.
Yeah, that's probably the only time I've seen Donald Sutherland's butt if it was actually his.
That's right.
In one scene, he's just
Yeah,
wearing a
that's right.
sweater and he reaches up to get something out of a cabinet and the sweater pulls up.
I'm glad me and Andy both know the answer because you just Andy.
You just gave it away.
Well, they were locked in
If
anyway.
anybody else caught it.
Did I say his name?
Yes.
You did. You pulled an Andy.
Well, you guys are already locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
we
matter.
were
2025, Andy none, Neil one. All right. Just gonna keep
You
that
really want to keep
that's-
track of stuff like that, man? He's got a
No, I
goddamn
don't.
spreadsheet.
scratch now. I'm
You'll
on
be a
notebook.
column.
He's got a spreadsheet. I swear to God, I'm using a spiral notebook that has Spider-Man on the front. So
Yes.
that's the level I'm at.
Did you steal
Yeah.
it from your grandson?
Chris said, get ready back his notebook.
I bought it for myself.
With
I
my
love
money
Spider-Man.
from my paper route.
I love the Spider-Mans.
So just for form's sake, Kels, what's your answer?
Donald Sutherland.
Andy,
Donald Sutherland.
that is correct. All right, I'll try not to give any more away.
No, don't worry about it.
Question 6. The Towering Inferno, Capricorn 1, and various Hertz commercials.
Locked in.
I actually watched Towering Inferno a few days ago or a couple of weeks ago based on some comments in our Discord. And I'm like, wait a minute, is that guy? And it was that guy.
Oh, duh.
I didn't say
You
that
just
guy's
couldn't
name.
move number 3 down, huh?
I'm locked in.
Andy,
Is it O.J. Simpson?
Kels,
O.J. Simpson.
It is O.J. Simpson. All right. Okay, everybody's still, well, Andy and Kels are still in it.
Hey.
Question 7. Roots, An Officer and a Gentleman, and Watchmen.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Academy Award winner Lou Gossett Jr.
Andy.
Lou Gossett Jr.
I'm so mad at you, Neil.
That's correct. I know.
So mad. Twi's mad too. She just won't say anything because she's nicer than me.
Oh,
And reading a book also probably.
So she's also reading. But that's okay.
She's finished 3 books since we started recording. Question 8. Anything But Love, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Crap, I've only seen one of these.
What is his last name? Locked in?
Kels, I know this is going to make you mad, but I was just about to say, this is your match, Kels. I got nothing on this one. And then it came to me.
You got it?
I got it.
What came to you, Andy?
Richard Lewis.
Kels?
Richard Lewis.
Is Richard Lewis. Question 9. Remember what I said before we started. Should Have Been a Cowboy. How Do You Like Me Now? And Beer for My Horses.
Yeah, Kels, this is yours.
I'm
I'm out.
Locked in?
I could remember these aren't all movies and TV shows.
Andy, clearly it's Cool Mo D.
I thought Beer for My Horses was a Willie Nelson song, but he is alive. I got nothing. I'm out. I'm sorry. I got nothing. I don't even have a guess. Beer for My Horses. I should have been a cowboy.
Thank
You're
you,
out.
CBS Sunday Morning.
So you're out.
I'm out.
I'm just curious why. What did you write? What did you put down?
It's Toby Keith.
Kels?
Toby Keith.
Correct answer is Toby Keith.
I guess didn't know Toby Keith had died.
Early
So
last year.
that
It was
song
like
Vaguely.
January, I
was
thought.
that song was written by Keith and some other guy, and recorded by Toby Keith and Willie Nelson.
Oh, okay.
So you were right about the Willie Nelson part, but Toby Keith actually wrote it. All right. Well, this last one might have been a little challenging for the rest of you. I don't think Kels is going to struggle with it. Starsky and Hutch, Here Come the Brides, and Magnum Force.
Starsky and Hutch. So Starsky and Hutch, the movie?
No.
A TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only actor I know from Starsky and Hutch is Antonio Fargas. And I think Huggy is still with us.
Chrissy, did he die? I don't remember him dying.
I hope not. Huggy, if you
Wait,
can
why
hear
am
me.
I helping you?
you can hear me.
Huggy, if you're listening. I hope you're doing all right. I'm drawing a blank. I got nothing.
All right. Anybody?
Huggy, if you are listening, our phone lines are open. We would love to hear from you tonight.
So you are correct. Well, let me double check. Antonio Fargas is still alive and active.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
However, Hutch is no longer alive and active,
Oh, that's right.
played by David Soul.
Mm.
I knew it was David.
I don't know who that is.
He was the blonde guy in Starsky and Hutch. All right. Well, so what that means is Twy ended up with 163 points. Davo 173, Andy 231, and Kels 255.
Well played, Kels.
Thank you.
Let's start 2025 like we usually end every year we do this show with a Kells
Yep.
victory. Congratulations, Kels, on the first victory of 2025.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you, Sensei, for an excellent quiz that you wrote yourself with your own 2 hands and 1 brain. If anybody out there listening would like to send in a quiz to us, the Sensei values them highly. So please send them on to him at neil@brainladle.com. And from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I am your MC Davo with Kels.
I believe Shakespeare once said, so many are paid to see what you think you're getting for free. The woman is wild, a she-cat tamed by the purr of a jaguar. Money's the matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't going to get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater.
You've been holding on to that since the very first question.
Wow.
Haven't you?
Yes, I have. It's been playing in my head almost nonstop.
Andy.
So long, ladle brainers.
Twy.
Happy New Year.
And the Sensei Neil.
Yeah, I hope this isn't actually too soon because it's the only thing I have prepared for this part.
Signing
Great
off.
Jim Carroll band.
Ha, ha, ha. Oh, that is rich Sensei. Hi, I'm Lorenzo Lamas from DV's Falcon Crest. On TV I play a handsome ladies' man, enjoying the playboy lifestyle, but when I'm not coked out of my mind racing my Harley through the streets of Santa Monica, I like to listen to Brain Ladle with my 6 ex-wives. Heck, I'm sure they have a pile of ex-wives too. Game recognizes game. You wanna get in on this? Send your questions to neil@brainladle.com. If we use your stuff, we'll give you swag.
Goddamn dogs.
It's a shame you only have the one room in your house.
You know, it's a little bit
Studio
more
house.
complicated than that, but somebody got loose is the problem. Somebody's wandering around in the house and there shouldn't be. And that gets everybody all excited.
Do you need to deal with that? I mean, what if they get out to the authorities?
I mean, it's probably just Mrs. Sensei wandering around.
Is she not supposed to be moving around her home?
Not when I'm recording.
When you say somebody got out,
Do we need to do a
could be
welfare
your
check?
spouse? Your spouse
Wow.
might have escaped.
Yeah, I didn't say escape. You said escape.
No use. Dave, are you okay?
Yeah.
They're so stupid. She's just lying on the bed, growling. Don't even bother.
Who's lying on the bed growling?
That's the dog.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, my brain just stopped working. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my God. My brain just stopped.
Would somebody please unplug and plug Davo back in?
I need a reboot, man.
Hard reboot.
Hard reboot. Oh, whoa.
Davo?
What do I say here?
It's okay.
Is there anything else I want to say? Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm sorry. Jeez.
No, it's
Louise,
okay.
I don't have-
This is better than the usual outro.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, anything's better than that diatribe we've been
Better
listening
than
to
that, Stephen Pyle.
Next, you're going to tell me that my rules need to be redone.
All right. So,
I did the counting just fine.
Well, it seems like there's a little bit of a hitch there.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.